there are many things which are in the pre-competitive stage. See, once it becomes commercial, then it will be very difficult to cooperate without the business terms. But in the pre-competitive space, there is an enormous scope. There are many challenges. See, it's not that all the technologies have been well developed. It will take some time for many technologies to mature.
So when it comes to financing the transition to clean energy, will the developed countries share the burden as well as transfer the technology to India and other developing countries? That is a big question.
That's a big question. As you know, in COP26 also, such things were there. But how much technology cooperation has gone forward is a question mark. It has not worked out the way it was envisaged. Now the intentions are good behind that cooperation. But what we have to see is how much is it practical. So my own feeling is it cannot be completely a business sense which will come into play. We really need to go beyond that. It's the survival of the humanity.
So why and how cooperation in science and technology between G20 countries is required to develop and deploy clean energy for future of the world?
See, each country, let's recognize, is doing in their own space technology development. Now, if you want to have an accelerated pace, if you want to address this carbon emission problem by 2030, 2040, 2050 as the figures are, because we don't want more than 1.5 degree. All the technologies are not with one nation. For example, if a country is very, very good in biofuels, then it will be very useful if we can really get the technology cooperation between the country which already has mastered biofuels and the other countries. Similarly, there are many things which are in the pre-competitive stage. See, once it becomes commercial, then it will be very difficult to cooperate without the business terms. But in the pre-competitive space, there is an enormous scope, be it in energy production, be it in energy utilization, and be it in other ways to use energy for different purposes.
Focusing on climate change and its impact, why clean energy is the key to deal with it?
See, the climate change is intimately linked to carbon dioxide emission. And if we have to address the issues of climate change, we need towards net zero carbon emission. Now, in that, the clean energy will play a dominant role. Why? Because our modern life is all centered around the usage of energy in one form or the other. So if we need a life what we are living today, it is imperative that we have that along with the sustainability, so that we can enjoy the benefits of science and technology, but in a sustainable manner.
And what are the challenges of transitioning to clean energy and clean technology?
There are many challenges. See, it's not that all the technologies have been well developed. It will take some time for many technologies to mature. Some have already matured. For example, if we talk of green hydrogen is not a new concept, because the electrolysis of water was done almost 150 years back. And what we are talking now is how do we improve those technologies and make them more efficient, make them using renewable energy, and so on. Similarly, if you look at the batteries is again not a new science and technology breakthrough. Batteries have been known from the time of Voltas. But the fact that we now need batteries for almost all purposes where we need energy at hand, we have to do new interventions in this, new disruptions in battery technology, and similarly in all aspects of clean energy, we will need to do that.